Hello, this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2019 Nissan Rogue S. This vehicle features a 2.5-liter inline-4 gasoline engine with all-wheel drive, and it has had 2 previous owners. As we get closer here to the front of this SUV, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek black pearl coat with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille. We'll come along here to the side of this vehicle and take a look at its tires and wheels. This vehicle features silver 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and as for the tire treads, you have got a significant amount of life left in those, but I'll get you those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all the other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter. So you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this SUV. Here on the inside of this vehicle, you do have a lovely jet black cloth upholstery on these seats for a smooth and comfortable ride, and like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making their way up the dashboard. While we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring you the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. And as you'll be able to see here on this inspection sheet, you do have green checks the entire way around, and as for your tire treads, you have 9/30 seconds in all of your tires, and as for your brake pads, you have 12/30 seconds in the front and 9/30 seconds in the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. Right beside that multi-point inspection, you also have the Carfax Vehicle History Report, and you might notice there was an accident reported on this vehicle in the front, which you have already seen, but also in the rear. And I will be going up close over the entire vehicle later on in the video so you can see everything in detail for yourself. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with that as well. So if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. You also have a first aid kit if you ever have any small wounds or if you're ever in a pinch. We'll now continue on to take a look here at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see back here, this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people, but if you seat 4 or less, this middle seat does fold down to become an additional armrest with 2 cup holders in it. You'll also have a USB and USB-C charging port back here for these rear occupants' mobile devices, and pockets on the backs of both of those front seats. And down on the floor, you do have carpeted floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean. Over here on the door, all the doors do have a cup holder in them, as well as powered windows. I'll just close that door and we'll continue on to take a look here at the rear of this SUV. Back here, you do have a backup camera to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse, and I will just open up the liftgate to show you that you do have a good amount of space to haul some pretty large items. Those seats also do fold down to open up even more space if you want to haul even larger items, and you also have anchor points to strap down those items from shifting around as you drive. The Nissan Rogue does have a very unique feature with the 2 carpeted floorboards back here, as you can raise or lower them as needed, or you can even make 2 separate levels of storage space back here. And underneath both of these floorboards back here, you also have a spare tire if you're ever in a pinch. I'll just close that liftgate back down, and we'll continue around here to the driver's side. I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience and to help prevent you from ever getting locked out. This SUV does have powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks, and as for the driver's seat, you do have 6-way manual seating adjustments, meaning you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, and then tilting the seat forward and back. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel is just your dashboard backlight controls, your electronic stability mode toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding, as well as your drive mode switches. And I'll just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle does use its key to start, as opposed to a push to start. And now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 52,277 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your dashboard navigation buttons. So with these, you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you up there. To the left of those dashboard navigation buttons are your volume controls, and then on the right side of the steering wheel, you'll be able to see you do have your cruise controls over here, as well as your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have hands-free Bluetooth. This vehicle does also come with a lane departure warning as well. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of this Nissan Rogue, you do have a lovely touchscreen, LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. Underneath that center display, you do have your climate controls. A bit farther down, you have a small space for something like your phone, a power outlet, USB charging port, and aux cord plug-in. Your main gear shift here, 2 cup holders, and then your main storage compartment behind all of that with another USB charging port and power outlet inside. We'll now move on here to the last section of this video. Here in the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want the purchasing process to be transparent and straightforward. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of this Nissan Rogue, nothing is really standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever. So we'll take a look here now to the outside of it. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front of this vehicle. And here along the front, you do have several nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. This SUV is also a darker color, so it does tend to hide a little more than a lighter color might. We'll come along here to the passenger side. Some faint scuffs along that rear passenger side door. A nick there. And we'll come along here now to the rear. A few scuffs a bit lower on the passenger side of the rear. Now often where I do tend to see several imperfections is where the liftgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. But as I take a look here, I'm only seeing some very, very faint wear, probably just from general use here. And as for the bumper, you do have a dent there and a few nicks dotting along it. I'll just close that liftgate back down. Some discoloration on the bottom of that window. And we'll continue around here back to the driver's side. A nick there, a small one there. The black reflects so well, it's almost like a mirror. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a black SUV with the ability to seat 5, fold-down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a backup camera, a spare tire, carpeted adjustable floorboards, cloth upholstery, hands-free Bluetooth, a lane departure warning, carpeted floor mats, 2 keys, and all-wheel drive, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this black SUV and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day!